What kind of bullshit is this?
It's harder to explain how you spend money and time on it, because in the end it's small plastic or metal figurines, and you put them on like a big board and then play games with like using like 8 different rule books. It's very hard to explain.
Yeah, the storyline is like 40k, it means like 40,000, 140,000, which means like 40,000 years after Christ. The humanity is scattered through the whole galaxy on planets and whatever, and they have to fight off against all kind of chaos gods, and you have like 3 of them, and they were always like trying to destroy mankind, and mankind was always saved by one like new Jesus figure, you could say, and he was like a reincarnation of many shamans of our worlds, and this guy was later then became known as the Emperor, trying to find out ways how to defeat these chaos gods, because he was like one of the rare people who knew about them, which meant then that the Imperium was ready to take over the worlds again. That what the Emperor then did. And the Emperor almost dies, and then you have like the 10,000 years happening until 40k, where we are playing the game and having the main storyline. And the Imperium is struggling against so many new threats, and that's where we start as the players, because it's like a dark millennium where only war, and this is like the basis of where we play this war game. First glance, it doesn't seem appealing maybe to you, but I think mostly it's really for people who are already into nerd stuff.
So I enjoy the painting parts of mixing different textures, especially since it's a 3D object, you can work around a bit more. You can play like actual shadows, fake shadows, make a model look more realistic, more unrealistic. So this I enjoy, the idea of creating something new, how it could work, how it could look like. I mean, if you get in the hobby, you at first need to get an army. So tournaments are like 1,000 points, you need to invest a few $100 to actually get like a proper army. Then you need to build the army, customize the army, paint the army, and learn all the rules just for your army, and the general game, there's like 2 books there to learn. So a lot of people shy away from it because it's just like too much. But the thought of like building it, gluing it together, putting it into place, basing it, painting it, proportion it properly, that's a lot of work to do. And if you don't enjoy that, that's just like a hassle to do when you can just like buy a painted figurine on Amazon. What was interesting for me, sometimes you see that they have not like the standard models in the storefront. So not stuff you can directly buy, but more like a kit bash, like combining 2 models into one huge one. So it was like there's a lot of freedom in it. And this is what fascinated me. And genre is like very open, which I mentioned before. If you're into the hobby, you're like equal to everybody else who also like the hobby, so there's no status or like, it's just like the hobby you play. So it doesn't matter which job you have, where you come from, you come there to play, and this is all that counts. So that's what I kind of enjoy. It's like an equal community, which is just measured on how you play and which army you play.
There's all kind of people, like you have some casual players, you have like the hardcore players, you have the fluff people, you have like super nerds, you have like the stinky nerd that gets out of the basement, like a troll. The community is like very diverse, like they're really crazy, and you have like all kind of people there, so you have to really see for yourself if you can find someone that fits your gusto.
I mean, there are a lot of rumors about how nerds can be or how nerds are, which in most cases just rumors, because in the end they're all normal people enjoying their hobbies. It's more like just give it a try. People are always nice, normally, again. But the majority of people there are nice people, so if you have a question, you can ask them. If you're interested in it, you can do like a trial game. You don't even need to buy something. You can go there like, hey, I'm interested in it. You always find someone like, hey, yeah, we have like 5 models here and I use 5 there. Then we can just try it out, see if you like it or not. Or just give it a try.